Right, my skin is doing something at the moment. It looks like I've got glass skin. I've only just washed my face. It is feeling quite tight, but I've never seen my skin look like this before. It's literally like I've got like a cover, like a film on top of my skin, and it feels incredibly smooth, but it's tight. But it looks incredible. It looks like I've got glass skin. What? So just a further side note for you guys, this video is going to be a little bit choppy. I do come across a skin problem, and you'll see that further to the end, and you'll see the video kind of like break up into little bits. I'm like in the present, in the past, and in the future kind of thing, and I do introduce you to some new products which I came across from Lidl. I've really been enjoying them, and I think that they're a really good price. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I just saw them in store and I was like, hey, let me give it a try. It's a good price. Let's see how it goes. And they've been working out. So you'll see me talk about those products and my actual current skincare routine. I don't use Cerave anymore. I've fully converted to that Tolerane stuff from Lidl. So there we have it. Oh, and when I say I don't use Cerave, I mean this moisturising cream. I absolutely hate this. No more for me. Hey everyone. So the breakdown of this video, I do a little talk through of like products I've been really liking and like the gist of my routine, and then you'll see me actually do my routine live for you. Obviously you do the research as to what products would work for you, and also read the ingredients lists and find out what the actual ingredients are. Like I'll tell you in a bit, some ingredients for like vitamin C and things are derivatives of that, so do watch out. They may work, but they're not proven to work yet, or they can increase chances of breakouts. So yeah, so it's a lot of research to do when it's skincare and when it's for you. Thought I'd come on here and talk about my skincare. Now, I recently posted a TikTok where my skin was absolutely glowing. Like I came out the shower and it was like I had glass, like a layer of film on my face. It was insane and it was so smooth. And I was like, this is weird. I've never had this sensation on my skin before, and it looked incredible. Not to hype myself up or anything like that, but everyone's skincare journey is so different, and I can only say like it's all about trial and error. What I'm going to be talking about is completely for my skin, and it's just like whatever works for you. Whatever works for Madison Beer may not work for you, but it might work for you. Like all of these influencers and everyone, like celebrities and things, they post things that work for them, or they're sponsored, whatever. But you can only use what is good for you. And like my sister, she goes crazy for skincare, and lots of products don't work out for her, and she forks out a lot of money for it. Same with me, sometimes it doesn't work and sometimes it does work, and I kind of like stick to what I know. So that in mind, I have used so many vitamin C's and things, a lot of drugstore ones. So my skincare has kind of changed from last time. So last time I was fully on like the Henriksen stuff, fully there. I loved it. Like I've got empty jars. Like I still love Henriksen and it's still in my current skincare routine, but then I saw some cheaper alternatives and I was like, let me have a go, let me give them a try. Like it doesn't hurt you to try different things. Well, it does, because your skin starts to get irritated and whatnot, but hey, we're here to enjoy life, aren't we? So what's the harm in trying new things? Just don't be a dickhead and get something that's like outrageously expensive, like out of your budget. Do you know what I mean? Like this one, this vitamin C by Boots, look at the packaging. How sus is it to the ordinary stuff? Although it's just plastic. Boots ingredients. This funny thing is, oh, might I add, it looks a bit like the Inkey list. I really like this stuff. It comes out clear, it's not fragrance, it's really good. Like anything that's not fragrance, I'm like on board with. Although I still have a little bit of fragrance in my skincare. I'm trying to move towards the non-fragrant stuff because it is better for your skin, because it helps with like your skin barrier and sensitivity and all of that jazz. But this worked really well for my skin. I really enjoyed it. I went through countless bottles, but me keeping all of the bottles is just a bit disgusting. And look how gross these are. They're like turning yellow in some of the anyway, so that's that. And I've used so many of the Bakuchiol. I really need to relearn how to pronounce this. Bakuchiol, but something Coochie. Yeah, so I've gone through loads of those, so they're safe for my skin. I've used this. Now I really like the Primark cleansing pads, which you'll see in my morning skincare routine. I really like those. Just because it had like a little something because I don't wash my face in the morning, therefore just that sometimes just like gives me like a fresh face, do you know what I mean? This is heavily fragrance. I wasn't expecting it to be fragrance just because the pads weren't fragrance, but you can see that that's just been sat because I've used up the whole thing. But yeah, I need to put this in the bin. It's horrible. I used it up. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was alright. Like looking at like the ingredients list, like so after glycerin is the third ingredient, and then you've got the first bit of vitamin C, which is the sodium ascorbyl phosphate. So that's what led me to buy it, because it was like, because the vitamin C was the third on the ingredients list. So I thought, don't be fooled as well with vitamin C's or like there's different types of vitamin C's that you can get, and this is a derivative of vitamin C. Same with like different like retinols, like you can get the actual retinol or you can get a derivative of it, and so some of them aren't proven to work, and I think this one isn't proven to work as a vitamin C as well, but it could work for you. So L-ascorbic acid is the one to look out for with vitamin C. It must be alright, it must do something. And yeah, I've used loads of the Henriksen vitamin C stuff. So I really like to use vitamin C in the morning just because it acts as like a little absorber to the sunlight first thing in the morning, and then in the night I like to use my retinols, and I've been keeping up with that for so many months and my skin has been loving it. And occasionally I do get the odd breakout. Where can you see it? It's just one of my breakouts is just here, so occasionally I do get the odd breakout because of hormones and like, you know, the time of the month, but other than that my skin is quite dry. My neck especially doesn't like fragrance products, so I can no longer wear perfume there, which is really sad. But you'll see my whole routine during this whole video. You'll see my morning one first and then my nighttime routine, and I hope you guys enjoy. Right, okay, so welcome to my morning skincare routine. I've literally just brushed my teeth, and then after washing my hands I'll splash my face with some cold water. I don't wash it in the morning anymore or anything like that. I don't cleanse my skin in the morning unless I've had like a heavy makeup day or anything, but I don't have those days anymore. So, and then I just let it air dry, and then I start off with the PS Vitamin C Glow Revealing Pads. These are from Primark. I really like them. They don't have any fragrance in them at all, and I just find that they just remove any build-up or dirt. I don't use these every day, but like when I feel like, oh, I've got a bit of grime under my eyes that like water hasn't removed, I think it's a good idea to use these. And I always like to use my vitamin C in the morning, and then I just go over with them. And one side of the pad is like kind of like exfoliating, and then the other side of the pad is smooth, and then I just go over my whole face with the bumpy side of the cotton round, and then with the smoother side I go in and just go under my eye over it gently. And as you can see, it's taken off some of my fake tan. Then I will go in with my vitamin C, and this is the Ordinary ascorbyl glucoside solution, 12%. Now I have used this to the bottom, and I will not continue with it because I want to try something else. So I'm just gonna get like, it's gonna last me a couple of days, whatever at the bottom, but I can't get it with the pipette. And it just comes out clear like so, and it's very tacky. Maybe I should come closer so you can actually see my skin. But what egged me on to do this was last night when I came out the shower, my skin was something else. After double cleansing, I came out, let it air dry, and as it was air drying, my skin was feeling different, and it was tighter, but it was so smooth, and it was shiny as well, and it was like I had glass skin, and like I don't know where the radiance came from, but it was crazy. See my skin like that. Alright, so that's the serum on right now, very tacky. And then I'll go in with my Boots eye gel. I alternate between this one and the Henriksen Banana Bright, just depending on how I feel or how much moisture I need under my eyes. And today I'm feeling fine, so just a bit of eye gel will do me fine. Oh, and this is the product that I want to try afterwards. This is by Lidl, and it's a Vitamin Glow by Cien, or whatever that's called. And this is the Power Booster. I saw it in there, it was cheap, so I thought I'd give it a go. But I'll report back on that one. I've finished up with the ordinary vitamin C that I was using, and then now I'm using the Lidl one. And yeah, so the third ingredient is sodium ascorbyl phosphate, and that's a derivative of vitamin C. So it's not like, if you want vitamin C, then ascorbic acid is the vitamin C that you should aim to look out for in the ingredients. But yeah, so this is the Lidl one, and you just squeeze. I don't know why it's dripping already, but you just squeeze. It's really weird, like it's squeezy from the bottom, and then you just, it's clear, and then I just take some. Oh, you can't really see. It's tacky, and it doesn't smell of anything, which is really good. I don't know, maybe check this out if you want something that's cheap. But again, vitamin C, if you want something directly doing something, then it's ascorbic acid. But this is something a bit different. But what was worrying is my sister was looking up what sodium ascorbyl phosphate does. She's really into skincare at the moment. If you have too much of it, it can cause breakouts. And I was like, oh, that's a bit scary. And then I go in with my CeraVe Moisturising Cream. I don't really like this. This isn't my favourite thing. Sometimes it doesn't sit on the skin right. Like, it doesn't absorb fully if I use too much. And then it starts to, like, what's the word? It starts to ball up on my skin for some reason. And if it gets into your hairline, that's another story. Because then it looks like you've got dandruff because it hasn't settled into your skin properly. So I use about that much. But I'm yet to find a fragrance-free moisturiser that I like. Right, I feel like this video is going to be full of me introducing you to like new product finds from Lidl. But again, I'll just go through this one again. So it just comes out clear, like so, like a little gel. And then I can't find it anywhere. So I live within the proximity of, like, in my city there's a couple of Lidls around, and to the ones that I've been to, and I went to 2 yesterday, didn't have any more of the vitamin C stuff, so I think it's a hit and miss to find it. So I don't know if that's still available anymore. but my skin hasn't reacted to it in a negative way. But yes, that's on now. Yesterday I found this stuff. So this is the Lidl's Tolerain little collection. So I'll insert a clip like somewhere here of like the little selection that they did have. And this is the Tolerain facial balm, and then this is the Tolerain Seeker Care cream. So I'm thinking I'm going to use the Seeker Care cream on like really dry areas of my body, or like any areas that really need a bit of help. The facial balm, that sounds so nice, like balm, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So you know how the CeraVe like acts on my skin? It's kind of like, not bubbles up, what's the word? It kind of leaves my skin, it kind of leaves a layer on my skin that just doesn't sink in. So therefore I thought I'd try this. They're only £1.99, so I thought that was cheap. And it is similar to, oh sorry about my crusty nails, I'm going to redo them soon. But it's so similar to the La Roche-Posay, their own Tolerain stuff. They do like a Seeker repair balm, and my sister had a look at the ingredients and it's like nothing too bad. It's almost similar to like Bioderma and La Roche-Posay kind of stuff. Right, we're going in with the facial balm. Right, that's what we want. So soothing, moisturising and protective. Zero perfume, zero colorants. Yeah. And it's vegan as well. So it's for sensitive to very sensitive skin. So this is going to be the texture that comes out. Okay, kind of like that. Oh, it is quite balmy. No scent to it. Oh my gosh, it's like putting, it's kind of like putting, if you mix Vaseline with moisturiser, that's what it would feel like. I hope my skin doesn't react badly to this. Update, my skin has been thriving on this, so I highly recommend. And I hope it sits nice under my sun cream. I highly rate these. I think they're really, really good. And I will be buying loads more. I didn't have time the other day to pick them up, as I said I would. But if I see them, I'm going to buy a bunch of them because they work so well on my skin. I really like them. So as I've been running a lot more and often, my lips became quite blistered. I've never had that feeling sensation before. And so I got onto this stuff. This is the Blistex Intense Moisturiser. It's weird. I've never had something like this for my lips before. And it's like putting on like moisturiser onto your lips instead of a lip balm, because it hasn't got a balmy sensation to it. It's really strange. But I use that when I use Carmex. And of course I wear SPF every single day. I'm just waiting for my moisturiser to settle into my skin. But you know what I use, and I've used it for so many years. And they've changed the packaging and they've changed the formula slightly, which got me into a panic last year because my skin is so like used to what it's used to. But it's fine. This works absolutely fine for me. But the reason I like it so much is when I go out in the sun, my skin gets all blotchy and it comes up into a rash, and it's not the prettiest sight. The fact that my skin really likes it and gets along with it, like I'm going to use it forever. Like when you find a product that really works for you, that's it. That's your like be all end all. And this sits under my makeup lovely. It gives me a really nice glow. I really enjoy it, and it's the Piz Buin Allergy Sun Sensitive Skin Lotion SPF 50, and it's UVA UVB. I really love it. And also it doesn't give you flashback. I use like that much, and if I don't think I've used enough that day, then I'll go back in and add more. And there we have it, my morning skincare routine. Rightio, so hi, this is the evening now and I've just had my shower. I've double cleansed my face. I haven't worn makeup all day, but of course with the SPF on my face, I did double cleanse. I have got one new cleanser to introduce to you, and it's the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's really foamy. It does the job fine. So I like to start off with that one as my, gosh, it's not going to focus, is it? As my first cleanse. And then after that, I'll go in with my CeraVe, my much loved CeraVe SA Smoothing Cleanser, and completely love this as well. Of course, backup, ready to go when this one completely finishes. My mum uses this as well with me. And then once every 2 weeks, I will go in with a physical scrub. I know like people don't like physical scrubs anymore, but I'm still a big fan. I just don't use it as regularly as I would have used to. And this is just the Boots Cucumber Facial Scrub. I really like it, does the job fine. Yeah, if I just move in a little bit closer, you'll be able to see my skin as it is after cleansing it twice and just rinsing it with cold water. This is what my skin looks like freshly out. It's super smooth. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just incredibly smooth, and like the shine on it, I don't know where that's come from. It's just crazy to me. I think it looks incredible. But my skin is feeling incredibly tight, therefore I need to stick something on it. Something new is the Paula's Choice BHA liquid exfoliant. This has blown up majorly on TikTok, but I've always wanted to try it since using this. This one's fragrance free, this one's not, and I'll go on to like the fragrance free kind of topic in a little bit, but I still use this and I still love this. I use them interchangeably, so every couple of days I'll use the Henriksen Glow OH Dark Spot Toner, and then every other couple of days I will use the Paula's Choice. Today I'll use Paula's Choice on camera because I don't use a cotton pad or anything. I'll just pour it into my hand like so. Right, and then another thing is, it's very good stuff to use on your downstairs area if you have red angry bumps. I'm just saying. So I just like to put this product all over, obviously missing my eye area, and it's got the most like strangest consistency ever. It just glides onto your skin. I think it's to do with like the glycerin in it or something. And then I'll go in with something new. This guy is the Inkey List Retinol Eye Cream. I just thought, I've never used a retinol eye cream before, and it'd be a good time to start since I'm 22. How gross is that? So I just take like a little pea-sized amount, and then I start from where I would have crow's feet, and then just down below, and then up, like so. I do have quite dry under eyes, so that's on. And then I'll go in with the Boots Ingredients Bakuchiol. I mastered it last time, now I just can't pronounce it. You know when you just don't say a word often enough, therefore you just forget. Anyway, so I take a couple of pumps of the Bakuchiol, whatever it's called, from Boots Ingredients. Really good stuff, I really like it. It's the plant-based version of retinol, and I just smooth that on for my skin. And at this point my lips are starting to crack. I'm gonna need some moisturiser on those, so again with the Blistex, I'm gonna stick some onto my lips because I am in dire need of some lip balm and I'm running out. And today I will be dermaplaning. Once every 2 weeks I will dermaplane my face, just like under like my moustache area and sideburns, so in those areas. And because we put the Bakuchiol, whatever that's called, on, that acts as like a gliding agent for the actual tool. I feel as though this light is a bit more flattering. So I've just changed it from the white light to this more warm light. And I've just finished dermaplaning like all around here, you know, the hairy areas. I will go in with the ordinary Retinol 1% in squalene. My skin loves this product, like honestly loves this product so much. I have ordered so many backups of it because they go out of stock so quickly because of TikTok, as you know. And I use quite a bit actually. And also I've ordered the 2% as well, just because I want to build up the tolerance. And I've been using this like ages, and I do notice a difference when I don't use like a BHA, AHA exfoliant on my skin, or if I don't use retinol, my skin just goes a bit like dull, and also like I might see a little spot here and there, but also my skin will get like quite congested around my nose, because when I do wear makeup, most of it is on my nose just for like the contour, because I don't wear foundation or anything like that anymore. So now my skin looks like an oily mess, but hey, we're here for that. And then I take the rest on my hands, because hands and neck show your age the most, right? Unfortunately, I can't take anything onto my neck, not anymore. So last year, I developed like a skin reaction or something on my neck, and it made my neck flare up really bad, and I started having rashes around there, and it hurts so bad to wear jewellery or any perfume. So I've withdrawn from using fragrance products on my body, and I spray my perfume like onto my clothes now, which is really sad and annoying because I always like to know that I smell good. So I use like a fragrance-free body wash. I'll use a fragrance-free moisturizer all over my body, and on my neck I'll do the upwards motions. But I like to use these products, and this is the Cerave SA Smoothing Cream. This isn't exactly moisturising enough on my body, but every now and then, if I feel like my KP, my keratosis pilaris, is playing up a little bit on my upper knee, no, that's called your thighs, on my thighs, then I will definitely go in with this guy. I need to order another one because this one has sadly basically run out. But these are the star of the show. My sister gave them to me and was like, can you use them up for me? They didn't work out for her. They gave her acne, which is really sad because she suffers with acne on her face so like bad and worse than what I went through. But yeah, so these are the Bioderma Atoderms, and this is the Atoderm Intense Balm, and this one's the just like the PP balm. I use them interchangeably. They're basically the same thing. One of them is just a bit more like intense than the other, and they don't have fragrance or anything like that, and they moisturize my body just enough, which is really good. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth the money though, but my sister's kind of found a dupe for it, and it's the, hang on, let me go and get it for you. But before I go and get that for you, I'm just going to go in with my Henriksen Transform Plus Goodnight Glow. I love this cream to the moon and back. Only thing is, it does have fragrance, and we know that fragrance can wreak havoc with your skin barrier, which is really sad, and it's so annoying that fragrance can do that. That's probably why my skin wasn't going too great. I'm sorry about this change of lighting. I'm so annoyed with myself. I should have checked out with the lighting before and played with the settings. Anyway, so I go in with the cream. But I don't like using the CeraVe with the retinol because it doesn't work well. It really doesn't. Like, my skin absolutely hates it when I do that, and it becomes really itchy, and it just likes the Henriksen. But the Henriksen is so pricey, and it is heavily fragranced. But at the moment, it works fine for my skin. It's great. So I just do that, and then I don't take any on my neck, unfortunately, and then I take the rest onto my hands. So this is the alternative that I was talking about that my sister found, and it's the Vaseline Intense Care Advanced Repair Unscented Body Lotion. It does the job fine. It has a similar consistency to the Bioderma. I'm not too sure about the ingredients or anything like that. It feels really nice. And I'll probably purchase this after I've used up my Biodermas. Oh, I forgot as well. Ring light's gone now. I put Vaseline on my eyelids, and I've been doing this for like, I'd say like 6 months now. And when I go back to getting my eyelashes done, I probably can't do that anymore, but my eyelids do get dry. And it's just nice to put a layer of something there. So I'm going with my Vaseline. I had thought about doing slugging or whatever that is, like, you know, putting Vaseline all over your face. I thought about that, but I don't know if I could take it. I don't know if I could take that feeling all over my skin. When I was a child, my mum used to slather this on our faces, so probably a good thing. So once again, to back up my disclaimer, this is my own personal skincare routine. These products may not work for you. I am not a dermatologist. I'm not trained to do skincare. I've just read a lot about skincare and I've watched a lot of skincare videos. I'm not a certified professional or anything like that. These products just happen to work for me, and I got asked what products I use on my skin, and I always get asked by other people as well, so I might just send them the link to this. Oh, it looks even worse on this camera. I'm back from work and eyelashes. So the tape that was under my eyes has pulled some of my skin off, and it was really painful when I was walking to work, and it was like burning. And then I had to get my sister to get me some cream and stuff to put on it, and I literally had a hissy fit at work because you know how like all week I've been saying how nice my skin looks. Now it looks horrible, and I was so self-conscious at work. It actually just made me feel so down about myself. The lash lady thinks it's because I use retinol. Obviously your skin renews and all of that, but I don't look pretty. Still really red. It's really painful. So an update on this. It's starting to crack today. I've been moisturising it heavily and sun creaming it heavily, hence why I was blending it in earlier, but it's starting to crack today. It's noticeable, but it's not as noticeable as when my skin was so inflamed. Like if I wore fake tan, then I suppose it would even everything out, but I don't want to introduce any colour or anything into it because I don't want it to disrupt its healing process. Quick update. Can we focus? No, I just want to update you guys on my face. Oh, we're focusing. That's the mark there, if you can't really see it. Got a bit of bronzer on and sun cream, but that's the mark there. It does start to like catch colour when I'm in the sun, and I pack on the sun cream quite a lot there. Obviously I can't go out in public looking like, you know, I've got a bad peel on my face, but that is the mark that's kind of left. It's not that noticeable, but I can see it myself. Thank you so much for listening to me waffle on, and I hope to see you in my next video.